Hey everybody, it's me, Russ, and today more gig work. Different kind of gig work though. I'm doing TaskRabbit, and I got 2 tasks for my first day, my first time. So TaskRabbit is an app where you can hire people to do just about anything around the house, or you need somebody to wire. You bought a light fixture, you don't know how to do that, don't want to do that. You can hire someone like myself to come change out your light fixture. There's all sorts of things, all right? Mounting TVs. These are some of the things that I do anyway. Automotive. I can fix cars, right? So that's something I can do on TaskRabbit. Here's some of my skills. And there's a whole bunch of other things that you can do as a tasker on TaskRabbit. And signing up to be a tasker was pretty easy. I got to pass a background check again, right? And once you pass the background check, you add all your banking information so they can wire you money, and you're off to the races. Get a rabbit. I'm gonna get out there like a rabbit, run around in circles. I run the fox. TaskRabbit. That's what I'm doing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, I finished my first task. Helped a dude hang up a punching bag. Done. And he gave me a nice tip as well, and he gave me a 5-star review. So I'm off to the races, as they say. So far, so good. I'm on to the next one. We'll see how this next one goes. Oh, check it out. Getting to use my rear backup camera upgrade on Vicky the van in these weird apartments, tight space apartments. Pretty cool though. Efficient use of space, good architecture. Now I'm off to the Green Lake neighborhood, Seattle, Washington. Green Lake. I heard there's goldfish the size of whales in Green Lake. It's the place where people let their pets go. Green Lake neighborhood of Seattle. There's slider turtles, just messing up the ecosystem. Slider turtles and goldfish, just totally punk rocking the whole neighborhood. You know, what do you do? Got the radio on KISW 999. My favorite rock and roll radio station, making good time. Half hour to get to Green Lake. Shouldn't be a problem. And here I am at my second gig. Seattle, Green Lake. Gonna go check some electrical. Yep. All right, people. So, I don't know if you can see me or not. It's getting kind of dark. Finished up the job. Really, all she needed was a higher amperage cord, where she needed a 12 gauge extension cord to plug in her plunge. It's like a hot tub kind of thing. It's a whole, I'll put a link in the description. I had to ask about it. It's not really a hot tub. It's interesting. So it's relaxation, meditation kind of thing, apparently. But it uses a lot of amps. So it gets up to 103 degrees on 110, volts. So yeah, that's what was blowing her breaker, was plugging a little 15 amp, extension cord into that when she needed a 12. So, and I sent her a bunch of links on Amazon to the right extension cord. That's day 1 with TaskRabbit in the bag.
The next day.
Hey everybody, day 2 of TaskRabbiting, and I'm putting up a TV. Big flat screen TV in someone's house. So that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. I had to pee like super bad, so I stopped by the sweet little, cool little brewery. Brand new brewery, Stoop Brewing. Look at that. I have to stop by there when I can hang out longer. Here at the location now. Okay, I'm here at the location now. Fancy apartments. Lots of brand new apartments around here. Customer's not here yet, but I'm being paid for the hour. Just hanging out, waiting for them to get home. Traffic? I don't know. All right, so in the blinker lights of this Ford Super Duty in front of me, I finished the task, put the TV up. Really cool mount, by the way. Gonna put a link in the description. It helps the channel if you buy one. But this is the coolest mount I've ever seen for an actually really good price. Usually they're super expensive, but I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I need one of these in my life. So put the TV up. It took I usually bill an hour and a half to mount a TV, and it took me 2 hours. But this couple was really nice, Middle Eastern couple. I mean, grew up here in the States. They just moved here from Phoenix, and just a neat couple. It's cool people that you meet doing this. It's sort of like Uber and Lyft. I really like the people aspect of TaskRabbit. Day 2, only one task. I've already got 2 tasks booked for tomorrow, though. I'm getting busier with the TaskRabbit. Day 3. I've got some positive 5-star reviews. So I'm on my way. It's 10 a.m. is my first appointment, and mounting another television. Easy peasy. Sunday, I'm mounting a 75-inch television, which I'm billing 2 hours. It's sort of like flat rate, only more fun. I actually know what I'm getting paid for this, unlike flat rate. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. But today, just a normal television in an apartment. Here at my first task, and it's brand new apartments at the mall. How cool is that? This guy lives at the mall. They just built these. I heard they were going to build a Dave & Buster's here, but instead they put apartments at the mall. Who doesn't want to live at the mall? I mean, look at this. You got the theaters, Nordstrom's, JCPenney's, amazing restaurants, AMC theater right over there. Living at the mall. Look at that. Living at the mall. A lot of construction still. Ooh, look at that. This is very cool. This wasn't where my task was, by the way, but it's funny that they put this at the end of a long hallway. This apartment, like a big square, and the end of the hallway is the 666 apartment. Apartment of the Beast. And just finished the apartments at the mall. Vicky's being a little angry with the noise again. But yeah, it all went well. They hung it up in just a tad over an hour and a half after cleanup. So, boom, that was, what did I bill for that? Like $50. Here at Infinity, and I got a job interview for a service position. All right, and that went pretty well. I like the guy. There's only 6 bays. Like, it's a really small shop is the only thing. So that's stressful. Just from what I know about shop life, you know, one car, you run into a problem and it's taking up a rack and you've already taken it apart. Like that's, there's issues with that. There's no alignment rack and they send that stuff out. And so it's just, I don't know, it's interesting. But I don't know, it's $28 an hour. He said he would start me out without flat rate, which is cool. It's interesting. I don't know. What should I do? Like if I do TaskRabbit, I could make a lot of money doing this. I follow a guy on YouTube in Chicago, in Nesto, and he's making like a lot of money in Chicago. This is Seattle, man. Like a lot of tech people that use apps like TaskRabbit. A lot of people moving in and out of the city. So I might try this for a little while. Let's see how it goes. Decisions, life decisions and choices to make. I don't know. On my way to do a delivery. So I have delivery in my task thing. This isn't paying a lot, and I don't know if I might take that off or up my rate. It just seems like $18 an hour to drive something from Bothell to Seattle. But then I'll be in Seattle, and there'll be other work for me to do. So I don't know. Go puff. Maybe I'll go puff and get lucky again and make more money than they said I was going to make. I don't know. And just dropped off some stereo equipment for a dude. Sky Apartments, Belltown. It's a high-rise. Oh yeah. Used to be the iconic Elephant Car Wash right over there. Sadly, it is no more. Another relic of progress, I suppose. Downtown Seattle. Oh yeah, my backup cam installed, comes in handy. Parking in the city here. Tell you what, I'm glad I installed that. That went pretty well. I picked up so a guy bought something on like OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace or one of these, you know, online classified social media type of things. And it was like stereo equipment, right? Like a speaker, a sound bar, and a little subwoofer. And I picked it up, you know, in Bothell and drove it to his place right there. So that's another thing you can use TaskRabbit for. You don't want to drive out to go get stuff? One of us will do it for you. Yeah, but yeah, I'm raising that rate because that wasn't really worth it. The drive and the gas money and all that. Buddy, it's me, Russ, again of TaskRabbit. I'm actually fully booked today. I actually double booked myself, so I had to cancel one. Still trying to learn how the calendar works, but I'm getting so busy that I'm raising my rates already again. But check this out. So doing a couch, I'm moving a guy's couch today. That should be interesting. I pulled the bench seat out of Vicky here. I just checked Vicky's fluids and vitals, and she's been a good donkey, you know, been a good little workhorse, and nothing's, you know, not losing coolant, not lost a significant amount of oil. On we go. Headed into the gritty city. A little bit of drizzly rain. Listening to Sunny Day Real Estate. And I made it. The Chloe. Very cool. Capitol Hill. Cool part of town. Got Vicky in the parking garage of this here little high rise. Put the, we just got, waiting for him to get something. A city under constant construction is what's going on here. On my way to across the water, across the floating bridge, to Redmond, headquarters of Microsoft, if you've ever had to deal with any of that. Off we go. Nice shot of the Space Needle there on Thomas Street. Right down on the corner here is Analog Coffee. And they have a line, look at that. Analog Coffee, see that? The digital coffee is not as good, so. I'm in Bellevue across the Lake Washington. I'm a little early, so I'm gonna make a pit stop at Home Depot and grab some snap toggles because I'm pretty sure the guy after this one has metal studs in his apartment. It's a newer high rise. So I'm gonna get some anchoring hardware for putting a shelving unit up. at the Lowe's. I mean, Home Depot. Same difference.
Oh yeah, I've been spending some money here, but that's the great part of being self-employed is that everything I buy here is a tax write-off. I can save my receipts. I have a jar to put all my receipts for stuff for the business that I buy. I will be deducting this as well.
In and out of the depot in a matter of minutes. And on to my next client. Making good time. Making good time. Old Home Depot. Love those guys. Make things easy. Gotta get in the van. All right, and boom, I've arrived at the big Onyx Apartments. This really came in handy, delivering that sofa in that high-rise's little parking area, by the way. Look at the Amazon hub. Very cool. Lasers. Boy, so we got that one done a little longer than I figured. Some of this, hardware is more complicated than others, Like there's certain brands that are easier to mount and install. Like they don't have so many parts and complicated stuff. So that might be something to think about next time I build these out. Because it's depends on the mount, right? And it was a 65-inch TV, so it was almost 70-inch. I charge 2 hours for a 70-inch or better. So this is going to be, interesting. We got it done, so. And it looks good, right? Boom, on to my next one. Back to Seattle. Floating bridge. Here it is. The floating bridge across Lake Washington. Back into Seattle. All right, here in Seattle on my next one. Big apartment building again. Let's see how this goes. Cool, fancy building. Look at that. Interesting. All right, I finished the work. It was, he kept me around. He's like, hey, I got more stuff to do if you want to stick around. I had somebody cancel, my last one canceled, and reschedule. So I'm like, sure. So 4 hours and 15 minutes, $30 an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. Headed home on Capitol Hill. The Chaz zone, the Chop zone. If you watched the news during the riots, yeah, that's where I'm at, Capitol Hill. It's sort of like Seattle's Bourbon Street, really. If Seattle had a Bourbon Street, it would be Capitol Hill. But yeah, I love the city, man. I still do. This day is done.
Okay, so wrapping this gig adventure video up, here's some shelves I put up and another TV, no wires that I mounted. This is a real estate office, by the way. Some of the business work I did, I put another TV right there next to that desk on the wall. Here's a mirror in the bathroom of a hair salon. Full-length mirror, small little hair salon. This dog was really nice. Here's my earnings for February. It's about a week and a half. A little over a week and a half. This is what I made. That's it. That was the last week and a half or so of February. Made pretty dang good money. Every day's an adventure. I like the work. The technology's pretty dang good at keeping time, knowing how much money I'm making. And I think I'm going to stick around with this TaskRabbit thing. This is pretty cool. And again, thanks to Nesto, who made his videos and gave me the confidence and fortitude and understanding to accomplish this. That guy changed my life, to be honest with you. Another YouTuber putting up videos is like, wow, now I get it, So thanks, Nesto, and thanks for watching. Bye.